Hey, let me know when we start rolling. Size. I might change the size out though. What? We're rolling. Okay. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A1 Locksmith. This is our A1 EDU. We bring the videos, the questions, the comments. We try to answer them. There's been a lot of safe topic lately, so that's what we're covering. We want to make a video this week about a safe from Liberty. This is the Liberty Freedom 30. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this safe, answer all the questions, the details about it, and then answer any questions you have in the comments, but let's get into the video. All right, here we go. We're gonna talk about it now. The Freedom series. We'll get into in future videos. There's actually more than one size. We've chose the 30 to talk about today. We like it. The size of this safe, I'm just gonna jump right into that. We'll move on from there. This one comes in at 60.5 inches tall. This guy sits 30 inches wide, and the body of it, the depth, is going to be 22 inches. Remember, that does not account for our lock, that does not account for our handle. We want to add about 2.5 inches to do that, okay? So this comes in the black textured finish, as do all Freedom series safes. Does not come with power from the factory, like the power outlet. It can be added. So the perks of this guy, the stats on it that are so important, is that this is a 40-minute fire safe. It's 40 minutes to 1200 degrees, and so as always, we'll do a quick chart breakdown of what that looks like, okay? So what I'm telling you is, I'm sorry. Thanks. What I'm telling you is that if a fire reaches 1200 degrees, it's that hot, and then if it stays that hot for 40 minutes, that the internal temperature inside the safe will not breach 350 degrees. So this is a 40-minute safe. Thank you. This is a 40-minute safe, okay? All of them are going to come with the Freedom series. When I say all of them, sorry. They're gonna come with Secure Ram's top lit keypad. That is a standard feature on this in the chrome finish. And of course we call it top lit, right? It's got the light that shines down. I may have not spoke that about other safes, but I think it's important I say that now. It does have the single point handle drop down. This, that's the same in all three sizes, and so keep that in mind. We talked about the size, we talked about the fire rating. This guy comes in at 442 pounds. So it's got enough weight to it for the size to be respectable. That said, it is important that I talk about, now this is a 14 gauge steel safe. It's not Fort Knox, the bank, but it is above entry level. It's not crazy, right? The 14 gauge, but like other ones in that kind of entry level family or slightly above, we look at how we can protect ourselves better with what we've purchased. And by that, I mean, there are, and we'll show them a better close-up than what you can see right now, but there are 4 holes in the bottom in which, when delivered, set in place, we can bolt it down for you, right? We can anchor it to your slab. The thing that we also talk about with a 14 gauge or an entry level safe, obviously the safe will be up against a wall on the backside of it, but how important it is, if possible, that it's kind of in a corner and there's a wall right here. The reason why that's important is that if I'm standing here with a pry tool and I'm trying to pry this door open, I've got all this leverage from this angle. And I'm not telling you that I have enough leverage or enough power or whatever, but what I'm saying is that if there was a wall here and then I had that same tool, well, I'm running into the wall, right? Again, not perfect solution, but we've added quite a bit of security to the safe itself. By putting it in the corner, by bolting it down, we've made it a lot harder. Liberty safes have the locking bars. They're flat. This particular model is going to have 6 of them. And remember, what's so great about a flat locking bar is because it is flat, and these are 3/16 inch thick steel. Well, that's 12 times the contact radius that a 1 inch bolt gets. So what I'm saying is, right, it's 4 inches wide. When it goes behind here, all 4 inches is touching. So that happens on every bolt going down the door, essentially making it almost one piece if you think of it that way. That makes it a lot harder to try to pry something open, even if it is a lighter gauge steel. Again, I'm not trying to tell you that, man, buy this and this is all you'll ever need or whatever like that, but I'm telling you that when you're basing your budget and you're thinking about your security and you're thinking about what you're gonna buy right now, why these things are on there and why they're important and how to judge what safes you're looking at. And that's the purpose of our videos as a whole. The video shows, I'm the video. In the video, I'm showing you, is that redundant? That it does come with the door panel. It's the economy door panel, which is great because no matter what, we're still getting storage on the door, and that's always nice to take things off. Because let's say you only had these 4 pistols, for example. Well, that's great. Well, now they're not on this shelf taking up any extra space. And we've got some extra pockets and zippers and things of that nature. It comes with the 3 shelves. It's fully adjustable. This is Liberty's 3-in-1 flex interior. And simply what that means is that I can have guns on this side, shelves on this side. And then I can also take them out and then I can have guns on both sides, or I can flip it over and I can actually have the shelves over here and the guns over there instead if that's how I prefer it. So 3-in-1 flex, that gives us some maneuverability. We put some weapons in here and I really want to zone in with the camera right now to get some really shots to show you these are not small weapons by any stretch of imagination. What you're looking at there, just for guys and gals who are thinking about what they have and the size of this safe, you're looking at a 300 Blackout, an AR-15, you're looking at a 12 gauge shotgun, that's a 270 rifle with a scope on it, there's a 22 rifle with a scope on it, there's a lever action 410 with no optic on it, okay? Obviously I can fit more, you see that, and so I think it's really important. One of the main things that we do in our videos is to really show that to you, what you can and cannot get away with. It's really easy to look at a catalog picture and it looks kind of made up or fixed, or what do you call that? Photoshopped. Sorry, you don't know what you're looking at, right? Well, I'm putting real ones in here so you can get a real idea on how much space you might accidentally have. You've got a bigger cutout in the top shelf here. So again, if I had a longer weapon here, if I had the guns on this side, I've got a cutout again in Liberty's top shelf here for my longer barrels, okay? What did I talk about? The lock, the door, the panel. There is something I really need to talk about on this that I think is really important. I think this as a locksmith, I think this as a guy who sells their product, represents their product, and here's why. This is what Liberty is really known for, and that is the 2-piece body, okay? So, quick breakdown. What I'm telling you is that the box you're looking at right now, right? This side, the top, this side, and the bottom, all this is one piece of steel. They put the back plate on and they continuous weld it from the inside. They continuous weld it from the outside. They build their door, what is this? The 1-inch composite door. They put the bolts in there, I mean the bars in there that we talked about. They put the lock on it. They put the hardened plate in there for the drilling. They reinforce it for the pry. They put extra reinforcement through here. They hang that lastly. So it's what they call a 2-piece body. 1, 2, door's not counted as that. So that's also something that's made Liberty so great at making their products being harder to break into, rather. So if you've seen some of the other videos that are out there from Liberty, especially on their channel, a lot of us here at A1 Locksmith, we've gone to Utah and watched them do this. They drop them from helicopters, or cranes rather, from 100 feet in the air, 200 feet in the air. They weld them to the front of derby cars and they smash them. I'm saying all this because I don't know if maybe our cool editing company or team will put some of these footages in there, and I don't know if they have it. They will bolt them to the ground and hook hydraulics to the door and try to pry it open. They do all these wild things, and the whole thing is C4 dynamite, or C4. Their whole point that they're trying to prove is that, hey, it's not that it's C4 proof and that it's 200 feet in the air drop proof. They're just showing you that their technology, by making this box, one piece of steel, putting on the back, continuous welding, inside, outside, hanging our tough door, they call it. They're showing you that this is why we do that, to create a tougher product. So again, go back real quick, right? In the corner, wall here, bolted down on top of all of these things that we just talked about. That's why for an entry-level safe, Liberty's telling you, hey, you should take a look at this. I don't have it in front of me. I just thought about that. Let me ask somebody in the production crew. Do we have a price on this safe? Anybody? Off the top of your head? Nope. Don't worry about it. Thanks to the magic of CGI and computers, I believe it's $15.99, but you will see right here on the screen the real price. Excellent. If you have any questions about this safe or any others from Liberty, from American Security Products, from Browning Pro Steel, from whomever, let us know. We want you to like and subscribe if we're doing okay for you. Put some comments down in the section asking about this. Obviously, if I missed something in particular, I think I've covered just about everything. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I didn't realize that the safety on this model is really not bad though. Hey, tell me when we start rolling. Try that again. Whatever you do, don't respond to me until I say let's get into the video. I know!